Going for it again. Let's set up real quick. Oh shoot. All right. gonna try a different method for the bombs. So it should hopefully be quicker this time. Remember, about first 4 minutes are nothing but codec calls. Hey, you got lucky that time. I did 3 runs yesterday, and only the second one was worth, is where I did 3 minutes faster. My last run of the night, I was some like 20 seconds slower, and it's just, what I do is I did it like at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I was probably just tired. But now I'm just making excuses. But alright. So one more cutscene full thing, and then we will have free reign to actually start playing.
Jack.
So the reason why you flip, um, You only want to flip when there's a straight line, because it is quicker than running. Not too many people know that. But if you happen to go around a corner or there's an edge or something, and pretty much you need to have it a straight shot is the only way it's going to be faster. So on the struts, some other places, it adds up. Doesn't seem like much, but it adds up throughout the playthrough.
There's no...
Alright, so we're going to do a reverse order on the bombs this time. Talked to a few people, watched a couple buddies' speed runs. He recommended I do B through B, then back to C. Because when there's one bomb left on this difficulty, the sensor B will be in the freaking Stillman's pantry.
There's somebody there.
No, there's not. Fuck off. Gonna work. I need to practice that. Usually you can hit it from the back side, but my luck is shit, so I don't know why I keep trying to do it.
Who is that? Who's there?
Little things like that that you learn from just watching other people play. Like, it's not that big of a time difference, but falling on them instead of turning around, aiming, and shooting, it makes a big difference. Did not think he had his binoculars out yet, but apparently he did. Oh well. Either way. So hit or miss. I really need to practice that the claymore placement. Jack, do you remember what day it is? Cares, bitch.
Nothing here.
That guard came out of nowhere. That's a pretty quick alert. Some highly trained guards there. Usually the camera doesn't catch you, but I'm not worried about alerts. I'm just going for speed, so it's all good. Because on very easy, which I'm speedrunning, the alerts go away. Cautions modes go away whenever you go to a new area, so it's not really that big of a deal. As of right now, it's a second faster than the guy I'm either just beat in the speed run or tied for. So that's a good sign, as long as I don't fuck this part up. Which it's me, so I probably will. Yep. Yep. Right there. Like I said, it doesn't seem like much, but man, it adds up, those little mess ups here and there. The reason I did that is to get my inventory. I want as little in my inventory as possible because selecting the weapons and everything, it's easier to navigate. So I don't use claymores in this game at all. The only time I've ever used a claymore in this game is to do snake tails, because you pretty much have to use them. Alright, but another 30 seconds. Raiden's flip has invincibility frames. So the flip has invincibility frames, the box has invincibility frames. The box makes you slower. It doesn't make you slower, it makes your you can turn easier in it. But your hitbox stays the same. And then the flip over railings has invisibility frames, and also ducking in and out of cover has invincibility frames. Did that on purpose because I don't want those to be there for the end of the game. So if I clear that path now, the faster it'll go later. So I'm probably just gonna go ahead and kill Fat Man, because the chip damage on top of the actual pistol damage is going to be quicker than switching to the tranquilizer. See, a lot quicker. Hell of a lot quicker than using the tranquilizer. So when you freeze bombs, you want to do the corner because it hits two different sides of the game's logic. So it thinks the game freezes it faster. Just little things that you might not know. Get rid of these fucking claymores. Just for menu, a quicker menu access. So I know I say it every playthrough, but the BDU makes it harder for the guard. Any guard in the game, its main use is in the shell one, but the other guards, the regular guards, it takes them, you have to be closer to spot you. So that's why I will wear it probably for the rest of the game. But once you get to the Shell 2 core, after the Harrier fight, you want to unequip it because it'll make the load time 10 seconds slower. Fun facts, huh? Just in case this Claymore trips up here. Go ahead and throw that. Should be good. Here's the you can end up wasting a lot of time if you don't do this right. Like that. Yeah, I'm about a second slow right there. Because he should be right then and there. He should turn as I'm going up those stairs. So, a little slow, but no biggie.
What was that sound?
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Alright, where's Ames at this time? He should be on the bottom left hand corner, given the time of day. But either way, he's easy to spot because he has a mullet. So always remember that. He's the only one with a mullet down here. He's right here.
You're Ames, aren't you?
See? It changes depending on the time of day, but you'll always be able to spot him.
King. Anyway.
Excuse me. Pretty clean run so far, knock on wood. Perfect. So this part, you need to get the sniper rifle. The tranquilizer is in the vent on the right side right there. But on this run, I'm not picking it up because it's precious seconds. You have another chance to get it before you fight Vamp. It's in one of the air pockets before the last hold door, but I'm not going to pick it up. This speed run is just for time, just for speed, nothing else. So kills, alerts, I'm not too worried about. Alright, here your fight. If I get these 3 shots off first, then I make the jump after the fight. It's always that damn jump. Knock on wood. There we go. Good stuff.
Use this. You're tougher than I thought. I'll let you go out in style. What the? What the? More ammo. Catch. Try dodging this.
There we go. That was really good. That was probably the best I've done in terms of time. So, gotta make this fucking jump. If I fall in this jump, it's not that big of a deal. But if I can make it the first try.
Colonel.
Yes! Fucking great. It is very easy, so I don't really necessarily have to be concerned about alerting him. But if you do alert that guard, it will bring a cipher down that will shoot you off the ledge. So it's better just to try to avoid it altogether. And you equip and unequip because it makes his shimmy animation faster. Guard wants to pee on you.
Oh, I'm going to go in my pants. Nobody's looking, right?
Perfect. Remember to unequip that time, so this cutscene will be a lot quicker. Like, quicker in the terms of speed running, but you probably won't notice a difference. I can notice a difference. Holy shit. If you have to unequip that BDU, because it makes the cutscene slower. So you want to try to be at full health for these parts. It doesn't really matter on this mode, but The more health you have, the more oxygen and your grip will last longer. Alright, go save this stupid ass president. His attention. A little too low there. Yeah, because if you don't distract him, there's probably a good 50% chance that he will run in front of the rocket. And if he doesn't run in front of the rocket, he'll run in front of the transformer. So when you blow it up, it'll kill him. Especially on normal to European extreme, you have to distract him because he's an idiot.
The patron. That's right.
He's dead. President Johnson. Looks like a fucking tool bag anyways. So, like, for speedrunning purposes, of course you're gonna be skipping everything, but these are, the codec calls, there's a lot of cool stuff in it. Like, it's actually, this game has such a good story. And if you actually listen to it, you'll be like, holy shit, this is today. It talks about figureheads and the internet and how information is just overload and all the garbage is overwhelming people and can't think for themselves. It's actually a really deep story. So it's definitely worth a playthrough. Even if you're not speedrunning, it's excellent. So here, a lot of people will come up for air on a normal playthrough, but here I don't come up for air. The enemies aren't going to do enough damage that if I lose some health, it's not going to make a difference at all. So it's better to just swim through. But even if you're missing like not even a fourth of your health bar, your O2 gauge, even on very easy, it'll go down a lot quicker. So you shouldn't have to use a ration because after every boss fight, it is your health goes back to full. Of course. Alright, so we got the vamp fight. Should be pretty easy. Should be shot to the head, 2 stinger missiles into the pool, then maybe a combo or 2, depending on if I get the shot. Because if you shoot Vamp in the bullet hole on his head, it'll do significant. I missed it, but if you shoot him right in that bullet hole, it'll do almost double the damage. There we go. Not bad though. Quicker than having to flip back over, so I'll take it. Alright, so we are in the last part of the game already. Not too bad this time. Hopefully I can keep it up. And then that should... If I keep up this run, I might do another one to see if I can do any better, but if I keep going at this pace, I should shave off this, probably another 3-4 minutes. Alright, so here you got the short one. Pretty easy. It is going to be the next portion. I don't come up for air. She's going to lose about half a health bar, give or take, depending on if I hit any obstacles. But she'll survive. It's because if you go up for air, that's around 10 seconds not necessarily wasted, but in a speed run, it is wasted. So you always want to take the right side, because for very easy all the way up to European Extreme, there's mines on the left side. Alright. I remember hating this part as a kid. In my head, it was a lot longer and harder to do on when I was in like elementary school when this game came out. It was like my least favorite part, because you go from like fun to, after the Harrier fight, everything's like all grim and serious. But now I appreciate the change in pace and tone. About a half a health bar. That's about right. Here you're going to want to grab her and choke her, because if you don't, you're going to have to spray all the bugs, and that's almost a solid minute or two that you got to do that, because you got Codex, and then so it's just easier to just choke her and force her to go with you. So here, I'm probably going to save my chaff grenade just for the strut after the sniping part. Oh shit. I'm a lot of chaffs anyways. Alright, 2 more guards, sniping section, and then it is the end of the game. Alright. Alright, so from easy to European extreme, the thermal goggles will not be here. So you have to pick them up when you are questioning aims, because there are mines on the bridge. And the only way you can see them dumbass. Look at her, dude. He fell down. You're walking. How you can't walk? What are you doing with your life? There'll be a guard coming. Alright, Snake's here. You call him. When he's in position, call him right back, because it will he will take out everything. But on every single mode he comes later and later. On extreme he doesn't come until she's almost to vamp. Fucking shoot her right in the head right now. You die anyways. There's my hero, Solid Snake. Boom. I haven't confirmed, but
This sucks.
it seems to be that if you listen to her when she gets on the strut and she has a little conversation with Johnny, it seems to cancel it out faster than just waiting for her to go around. I haven't confirmed it. I haven't seen it in any of the speedrun forums, but I did notice a difference last night. So I'm going to keep doing it and see if there's a time difference or not. So Johnny's the guy who always shits himself in all the Metal Gear Solids.
It's not by choice, thank you very much.
Alright, Vamp Part 2. Should be 4 shots to the leg. There we go. Alright, so get this last area, then it is the end of the game. So right there, collecting dog tags, that's the last guard you have to get. On every difficulty, you'll be in random places inside of this strut. Of course, shoot the chaff grenade, it'll make it go off sooner.
It's been a while, hasn't it? Jack the Ripper? You know this fellow? You remember me, don't you?
It's Dad.
You've grown.
Oh, Daddy. Oh, Daddy. Choke me, Daddy.
High
Choke me.
concentration of cerebral-
Oh, yeah. Choke me. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Oh. That's probably a bad point to come on stream. Sorry. I mean, I understand like torturing Raiden for information and everything, but do you really have to have him naked to do it?
Find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
So right there, as soon as Raiden looks up, it will you'll be able to call Codec, which you call Rose, don't save. It'll give you the chance to Olga will unlock you faster. If not, you have to wait for Rose to call you, and it's another 3-4 seconds.
Is there somebody there?
So you go up this step, and then Codec. So right here, it's probably you have to answer about 6 or 7 codec calls. The Colonel, who turns out to be an AI, is going haywire, but you have to answer 7 or 8 until Rose calls. Sometimes it's random. Sometimes you can have 4 if you get lucky. Sometimes you have to answer 8. Then Snake will show up. So maybe I think about 2 more codec calls. The faster you answer them, the better chance. And the other part, the 2 red codecs, the faster you answer them, it increases your probability of not having to answer so many. So it should be the last one. The next codec call should be Rose. Oh, one more. So yeah, I think you have to be down here, because Snake comes back down there, and it's Rose. So I'm thinking you have to be on this side of the hallway. Get all your gear back. So you gotta do this for about a minute before it triggers the next cutscene. And everybody I've seen do it, they always hug the this left wall and do it back and forth, and it seems to trigger it faster. So we're gonna kill a few Tengus since I don't have any stun grenades. Then we're gonna do the skip. Get Snake to back off. Okay. There we go. Good stuff. Here I'm going to do the coolant trick. It messes up the Tengu's animation so Snake can kill him, and you have to kill a certain amount. I think it's 2 minutes on very easy. Because this shit on extreme is extreme. But Snake struggles with the katana wielders, so what this does is it helps him be able to kill him faster, so you don't have to do all the work. Because on extreme, Snake likes to die. So, I always see people doing it and stuff, but, they either put Snake to sleep on European Extreme or Extreme. That way, he's not running around like an idiot. But, there's also the choke. When you first come into this area, you grab the first Tengu, take him to that back area, choke him 9 times, let go, choke him 9 more times, he'll be knocked out, and you go hide in the box in the upper right hand corner.
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire.
So we have to watch this, Ray fight, and Solidus fight, and then we're done.
Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you, and their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival, it was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy, as bait. Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute, split between life and death. You ran from it, and now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
Alright, here we go. Oh shit, they usually do not jump up that quick. One more. Alright. Usually, on the other modes, is the one that you've done the most damage to. I need to pay attention to what I'm pushing.
Are you awake yet, Jack? GW, The Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you. I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
So on this mode, it's pretty easy to do, but if you look at Solid Snake, your gauge goes down slower. So on Extreme, European Extreme, you have to do it. Because if you don't look at Snake and you have to smash that button. You'll start the Solidus fight with less than half health. And on Extreme and European Extreme, on Extreme there's only 6 rations in the entire game, and then European Extreme there's no rations. Because it's only about 15 seconds. That choking scene is only about 15 seconds in the HD version, but on the Sons of Liberty PS2 version, in the Xbox Substance version, it's about a minute long. So trying to do that for a minute was nearly impossible back in the day. A lot of people used auto-fire controllers like the turbo controllers just to get past that part. People would go and buy those just to get past that. That's how bad it is on Extreme and European Extreme. Alright,
Good work, Jack.
this is the last part. Probably two more swipes with the sword, 2 more combos with the sword, and it's over. Done. Alright, gotta watch the credits, and then we will see if we broke the world record again.
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now.
Hmm?
Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. But genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
the stars and the sky up above and think, what am I?
Boom. Well, I gotta watch the credits. It's about 10 minutes long and you can't skip them.
And pain, or am I filled with love? I walk by myself on the streets below and ask every child I know, do you think tomorrow will bring sun or rain? Which one of these will show? I can't say goodbye to yesterday, my friend. I keep holding on till the end. Out of the darkness, there is no other way than the light leading to yesterday. It's there that I'll find inner peace, not war, and dreams that I let slip away. I'll find the joyfulness I'm looking for way back in yesterday. Why can't each of us in the world ever see the best things in life are free? Little sounds of laughter, a warm hug, a smile, a kiss from you to me. I fall to my knees, I cry and I cry. Love, do not pass me by. Happy ever after, please stay for a while. Make time refuse to fly. I can't say goodbye to yesterday, my friend, 'cause I know how good it has been. Facing forever, here I stand, come what may. Bring the old, bring the new, yesterday. It's there that I'll find inner peace, not war, and dreams that I let slip away. I'll find the joyfulness I'm
Alright, let's see this time. I really hope it's quicker. I thought I did quicker last night, but I was actually slower, so definitely, you never know. I'm not running a time split or anything, so I'm just using the in-game time. Boom, son. That's a new record. Thanks for watching. I'm going to do a fun stream here in a little bit.